and welcome everyone. This is Patricia with a Citrus Twist Kits Life Crafted spread to share with you using the June Around Here Life Crafted kit. I love this kit. So perfect for all of those memories of just hanging out at the house and just hanging around with each other. I love it. For this, I am going to use part of the cut file this month. It's called Smile, Sparkle, and Shine, and it's got this little swoosh effect with these little dots and stars. So I just die cut just that part on this strip, and I'm going to use it as a stencil to apply some of this Nuvo embellishment mousse to my background. I think it creates a nice, fun, unique, different way to use this cut file. And then what I did also with that cut file is, since there are some stars in it and I wanted to enhance and add to when using more stars on this background, I die cut from the pattern papers from the Life Crafted kit the stars that are part of this little swoosh. I just ungrouped it, took it out, and made them a little bit different sizes. I wanted about 2 or 3 different sizes of the stars in those 2 different colors of the pattern paper. So now I want to continue to build on my layer, but I know that part of my layer and part of the main photo, I want to use this larger frame from the stamp set that's available called Routine. And I basically stamp onto it, and I use some of the other smaller stamps to kind of stamp around it. I cut the whole thing out, and then I also cut the inside out. And here you can see I'm just stamping a few of the other little stamps to add to it. There's so many different combinations you could do, but I love that look. And there it is cut out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that for my photo. I'm going to place a photo underneath it. But I do want to add a few more of those other frames. There's 2 other sizes of frames in that Routine stamp set. So I want to use some different inks to apply those to the background here. I'll apply the one that looks like a film strip up on the left there. And then there's another one that's square, but it has a circle in the center and has little diagonal lines to it. And of course, there's many images from the stamp set that would work well to layer with that. But I just used it as is on the background here. Now I stapled a photo to that frame, and I am going to foam adhere that whole thing onto my background. Now I know that I want to do that, but I want to just hold off because I know I'm going to pull out some of the die cuts from the kit. I am going to add some more stamping to the background, but I want to add a little bit more of a layered look behind this photo. So I'm going to use this pattern paper from the Life Crafted kit, and I'm just going to freehand cut that to size to get it to where I want it. I just want it to just peek underneath all of that. I like seeing those 3 different staggered layers there of the frame, the photo, and then the pattern paper. So now is the fun part. I'm going to just kind of place some of these stars, and then as I place that, again, I'll just always love these little sentiments from Citrus Twist Kits stamps. So I want to use some of these because they will go perfectly with this memory. So I just want to do that ghost kind of stamping where you ink up your image, you stamp it, but you don't re-ink it, and you just stamp again. So I want to create that on the top and at the bottom. Now you could use a colored ink if you wanted to, but I wanted to just use black since my photo has a lot of black to it. I thought that would go well with it. So now I'm just going to add a little bit more stamping right here. And then I know that because I wanted the stamping to kind of just peek underneath all of these layers that I place. So I'm going to go ahead and commit and go ahead and get this adhered to my background. And then I'm just really going to continue to place some more of those die cut stars and just place them onto this. And then later I'll use some liquid adhesive, maybe my tape runner, I think, on some of the bigger stars. But then on some of the stars, I did use some foam adhesive to add a little bit more dimension to this. So I have lots of fun layers here. I have the layer of the mousse with the die cut, and that also has a little bit of dimension. And then I have the photo popped up. And then I have the layers of the stamp, the different colored of the stamps with the frames, and then the black ink all creates a nice little layered look. And then of course the stars. Now I want to use these awesome little puffy stickers that come in the kit. I want to just kind of place those as I was just playing around with them. I really love these arrows, and like I said, I have that photo has so much black to it that I really wanted to emphasize a little bit more of that black. So after I put my title, I go ahead and place those arrows. Love those arrows. I think I could have a whole sheet of just those arrows. Now I actually almost forgot to use these little enamel shapes, and they're so awesome. They're little, they're different sizes, but they're really a nice teeny size. I like the size of them, and I love the colors. So I just want to sprinkle those around. Now I want to move on to the left page, and you saw I used the Label It die cut that's available this month. I love that die cut. You can do it for a scrapbook layout, or you can do it for your notebook here, your Life Crafted book. I used one of the inside labels, and I used some of the die cuts that are available in the kit this month to just create a nice layered look right at the top there and stitched them into place. Then I'm going to add that little star right there. But again, I want to bring in some black. I love adding in a little bit more black since that photo is so dark. So this kind of helps to balance it. So I decided to use this little die cut and trimmed it and foam adhered it at the top. Okay, I wanted to show step by step how to do and how to assemble one of the bows. This bow is actually one of my favorites, and it's the K bows that are available this month. I am obsessed with these bows. They are awesome. I could use them on every project. I usually use a bone folder to kind of help curve the paper. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my camera to focus there, but I try to curve it so that it bends over, and I get it in the center. I line it up where it should be, and then I apply some glue. Now I use the Art Glitter Glue. I think I've said this before. It dries so fast. It is amazing, especially on tedious little projects like this, that you want to get it glued and you want to hurry up and move on. You don't want to sit there and have to put a clothespin or paper clip to wait and let it dry. Once you hold it just a little bit, it is glued. It is adhered. It's awesome. So I'm doing the next layer. This one has lots and lots of nice layers to it. I think that's why this one happens to be one of my favorites. So I did the same thing using the bone folder to kind of get that bend in the paper so that I could then put it in the center, line it up, and then adhere it. And then I glue that to the other bow, and then I take this little strip and I wrap it around carefully. You just kind of have to use your fingers and get in there and wrap it around. But it's worth it because it gives it a nice little finished look. And again, I'm using that glue. And then I'm going to adhere all of that to the final layer of this bow. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. It's so dainty looking. So I think I have to use that, and what I do is I use one of the labels from the die cuts available in the kit, and I layer that onto this. And then I add some stars. I like the look of the stars, and I add some dots. Now for my pocket with my journaling, I used a simple pattern paper background. I typed my journaling, and as I was playing with the leftover of the die cuts that I had been trimming, from that I had adhered at the top on the left there, I liked the look of it. So I started to place those, and then I stitched those into place. But before I did that, I did add some more stamping. I wanted to bring in even more of that black. Just want to create a nice balance from the left side to the right side, because again, that photo is just so dark. But it's perfect. It's perfect for this memory. And after I have all those labels stitched on, that finishes this spread. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I really hope that you grab this kit. I have enjoyed the Life Crafted kits and the albums so much, and just have fun creating. And please share in the Citrus Twist Facebook group. So we will see you there, and can't wait to see what you create with this.